everyone, welcome to Cooking with Taz. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a popular Arabian dish. So it's going to be chicken mandi and we are going to make it effortlessly in the Instant Pot. Mandi is a traditional Yemeni dish and it's popular among all the Arab countries. So the word mandi is an Arab word and it means dew. So it refers to the soft, dewy texture of the meat. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken mandi. So goat and lamb mandi are also very popular. So the highlight of mandi is the spice mix. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the homemade and aromatic spice mix. Mandi is a perfect one-pot meal and it consists of rice and meat. So traditionally, mandi is cooked in a tandoor and the meat is slow cooked. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken mandi effortlessly in the Instant Pot. So guys, let's get started. The first step is to make the aromatic spice mix. So here I have all the whole spices. So next let's roast all these spices. So I've placed a pan over medium heat. So going to add 2 tablespoons coriander seeds, 2 teaspoons cumin seeds, 2 teaspoons whole black peppercorns. You can add this based on your heat level up to 1 tablespoon. So next let's roast this over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. After 3 minutes of roasting, these have turned aromatic. Now let's add all the whole spices. So going to add 10 whole cardamom, 5 whole cloves, 3 sliced whole cinnamon and 1 mace. So add all these. Let's roast everything for a few minutes till everything turns aromatic. So please keep the heat to medium. Don't keep the heat too high. That can burn all the seeds. Gently toast the pan so it's starting to get aromatic. I would say I've roasted this for 3 to 4 minutes. So that should be good. So remove the pan from the heat and let the spices cool down for a few minutes. The roasted whole spices have cooled down, so next I'm going to add everything to a blender jar and then grind it to a fine powder. Before grinding the whole spices, we have to add a few more ingredients: 1 teaspoon turmeric powder and 1 teaspoon paprika. If you don't have paprika, you can skip it. And 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg. So let's grind everything into a fine powder. Here is the aromatic ground roasted whole spices. So as soon as I open this, I can smell the mesmerizing aroma from the spices. So keep this aside and keep it covered. Here are the chicken pieces that I've taken. So these are leg thigh pieces. So for making this, you have to use bone-in chicken pieces, either leg thigh pieces or chicken drumsticks or chicken legs. So next, using a sharp knife, I'm putting some lines over the flesh. As you can see, I have removed the skin. If you prefer skin, you can totally keep it. So I have put lines on all the chicken pieces. Next, let's pour some freshly squeezed lemon juice over the chicken pieces, like 1 teaspoon per piece. Add some salt, so I'm adding over each piece. Next, let's add our star ingredient, our aromatic spice mix that we have prepared. Add around 2 to 3 tablespoons of the spice mix over the chicken pieces and keep aside the remaining spice mix. We'll add that while cooking the rice. Finally, adding 2 tablespoons olive oil. So next, let's rub the spice mix, olive oil, lemon juice and salt all over the chicken pieces. So evenly spread it. Allow the chicken to marinate for an hour to 2 hours, or you can keep this in the refrigerator and let it marinate overnight. Next, let's pressure cook the marinated chicken in the Instant Pot. I'm using Instant Pot Duo Crisp and Air Fryer. So into the stainless steel pot, adding 2 cups of water. So if you have any other Instant Pot model like Duo or Ultra, so add water to the stainless steel pot. So in this model, it also has an air fryer basket. So I kept the air fryer basket into the stainless steel pot. Here are the well marinated chicken pieces. So I have marinated the chicken for an hour. So next I'm going to place all the chicken pieces into the air fryer basket. So in other Instant Pot models, you can place a steamer into the stainless steel pot. And I've also added 2 cups of water to the stainless steel pot. Next, I'm going to grease the air fryer basket with non-stick cooking spray. So this is olive oil. So this will prevent the chicken from sticking to the bottom of the basket. So in other models, please use a steamer and place it over the water in the stainless steel pot. I'm going to stack all the chicken pieces onto the air fryer basket. I have stacked up all the 5 chicken pieces. So next, let's close the pot with the lid. This is 8-quart instant pot. You can also use 6-quart instant pot. Let's select the pressure cook setting and set the time to 20 minutes, and the pressure should be high. So click start. So since I've taken large chicken pieces, I'm going with 20 minutes of pressure cooking. In the meantime, let's soak basmati rice in water. So into a bowl, adding 2.5 cups of white basmati rice. I always get questions on what kind of basmati rice do I use. So I use Dawat brand. This is pretty good. I've been using this for many years. So next, let's add 3 cups of water and soak the basmati rice in water for 15 minutes. We have some more prep work to do. So next, I'm going to fry the onions in oil. So I have sliced the onions in a food processor and I've placed a pan over medium heat. I'm adding coconut oil, enough oil for frying the onions. You can add any kind of oil. So I've taken 1 yellow onion slice. So add the onions to the hot oil and deep fry this till the onions turn golden brown in color. Transfer the fried onions to a plate lined with kitchen paper towel. So the paper towel will absorb any excess oil. So keep this aside. To the same oil, next I'm going to roast some almonds. So going to add some 10 to 12 whole almonds. You can also add cashew nuts or pine nuts instead of almonds and roast these for a few minutes till they turn light golden brown in color. Transfer the roasted whole almonds to a plate along with the fried onions and keep this aside. Finally, going to roast some raisins, around 2 tablespoons. So roast the raisins till they have plumped up. So that will happen really fast. So I'm using the same oil that I use for frying the onions. Transfer the roasted raisins to the plate along with fried onions and whole almonds. So keep everything aside. We're going to use this while garnishing the mandi. Alright, 20 minutes of pressure cooking has completed. So let the pressure release naturally for 5 minutes. And after that, let's do a quick pressure release. So click on the steam release valve and let the pressure release completely. Let's open the lid. So here are the pressure cooked chicken. So this has turned out awesome, perfectly pressure cooked. So 20 minutes for leg thigh chicken pieces is perfect timing. So next I'm going to take the basket out of the stainless steel pot. So it's very hot, so please wear a mitten. In the stainless steel pot, as you can see, here is the chicken broth. So I've added 2 cups of water while pressure cooking. So all the liquid that oozed out of the chicken got into the water. So this is a very flavorful and aromatic liquid. So we're going to cook rice in this liquid. So please save the liquid. I'm going to pour this liquid into a separate bowl and keep it aside and save it for cooking rice. Keep the stainless steel pot back into the main pot. So let's take the chicken out of the air fryer basket. So we have pressure cooked the chicken and the chicken has cooked perfectly. So next, let's air fry the chicken. So that will make the chicken crispy and brown. So the Instant Pot Duo Crisp model, it has air fryer feature as well. So I'm going to use that. If you don't have Instant Pot air fryer and you have a separate air fryer, you can use that to air fry, or you can shallow fry the chicken in a pan in some oil. So I'm placing the air fryer basket back into the stainless steel pot. So we're going to air fry this, and I'm also placing the broil tray. So all these came with the Instant Pot Duo Crisp model. Going to grease the broil tray with non-stick cooking spray. I'm using olive oil so the chicken won't stick to this. So going to place the pressure cooked chicken on the tray. So I'm going to place only 3 chicken pieces. These are fairly large pieces. So let's not crowd the chicken. So I'm going to air fry the chicken in 2 batches. So going to spray some olive oil over the chicken, so that will make the chicken really crispy. So going to close with the air fryer lid. So we are air frying it, so have to close with the air fryer lid. Select the air fry setting, temperature set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and time 10 minutes. Click start. So let's air fry for 10 minutes. After 6 minutes of air frying, you will see turn food message on the display. So if you prefer, you can open the lid and flip the chicken over. I'm not going to do that, so it will disappear in a few seconds. So it's been 10 minutes. I'm opening the lid. Keep the lid on the protective pad. It's really hot. Even the air fryer basket is very hot, so please wear a mitten. So here are the perfectly air fried chicken. Look at that, the outside has turned crispy and it's beautifully air fried. So I'm going to take all the chicken out of the air fryer basket, and I have 2 more chicken to air fry. So I'm keeping them back to the tray and going to air fry the chicken for 10 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Here are the air fried chicken, so covered with an aluminum foil, and keep this aside. So next I'm going to soak some saffron in water. So I've taken like 1/4 teaspoon saffron, added 2 tablespoons water and let it soak for 5 minutes. I have soaked the basmati rice for 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes I've taken the rice in a strainer and rinsing it under running water. So next, let's cook basmati rice. So remove the air fryer basket from the stainless steel pot. Let's select saute setting. We have to saute a few ingredients for cooking rice. So let's keep the temperature to high. So I'm keeping it back to high. So click start. To the stainless steel pot, adding 2 tablespoons olive oil. To the hot oil, let's add all the whole spices, adding 5 whole cardamom, 2 whole cloves, 2 to 3 whole cloves, 1-inch slice whole cinnamon, and 2 dried bay leaves. Saute the whole spices for a few seconds in oil. Next, let's add 1 onion sliced thin, so this is yellow onion. Saute the onions for 2 to 3 minutes. Don't have to saute for a long time. Adding half teaspoon whole black peppercorns. Season the onions with 1 teaspoon salt. Combine the onions well. Next, let's add the soaked and rinsed white basmati rice. So this is 2.5 cups of rice. Add the remaining Mandi spice mix. This is around 2 tablespoons. Add everything to the rice. Combine everything well and let's roast this for a minute. To the rice, next let's add the chicken broth that we have saved after pressure cooking the chicken. So I have saved it in a bowl. So for 2.5 cups of rice, pressure cooking in the instant pot, we have to add 2 3/4 cups of the chicken broth. So if you don't have 2 3/4 cups of chicken broth, you can add some additional water to make into 2 3/4 cups. This is a very flavorful and aromatic chicken broth. So give it a good mix. Next, I'm going to add dried lemon. So 1 dried lemon. I got this from the Indian store, or you can find it at most of the Middle Eastern stores. If you don't have this, you can skip it. So the dried lemon will impart a slight tart taste to the rice. So if you don't have it, you can skip it. So next, going to add saffron water. So this is soaked in water, half of the saffron water, and remaining save it. Give it a taste and add salt according to your needs. I'm going to add half teaspoon more salt. So there should be enough salt while cooking the rice. That's when the rice will taste really good. So close the pot with the lid. So next, let's select the pressure cook setting. So for white basmati rice, we have to set the time to 6 minutes at high pressure. Don't forget to click start for Instant Pot Duo Crisp and Ultra model. 6 minutes of pressure cooking has completed, so let the pressure release naturally for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes I'm going to do a quick pressure release. Click on the pressure release valve, so let the pressure release completely, and now let's open the lid. So here is our beautiful, delicious, aromatic basmati rice. Look at this, look at the beautiful vibrant yellow color. So it smells really amazing. In the Instant Pot, it only takes 6 minutes of pressure cooking for white basmati rice. Look at this perfectly cooked fluffy rice. So if you feel the rice is a bit crisp, you can close the pot with the lid and keep it covered for a few minutes and the rice will turn soft. I'm going to close the pot with the lid, not going to completely close it. So keep it aside, keep it covered for a few minutes so the rice will turn soft. Here is the chicken that's pressure cooked and air fried in the Instant Pot. So this has turned out crispy, and here is the aromatic basmati rice that's cooked in the Instant Pot. So next I'm going to layer this. So I have this large bowl here. So let me take the rice out of the main pot. So the rice has turned out perfect. So this is very fluffy and very aromatic. I can smell that mesmerizing aroma. So first I'm going to layer the rice. So add all the rice. I've taken a large bowl. Next, let's garnish the rice with fried onions, roasted almonds. You can also add pine nuts or cashew nuts, roasted raisins. So top the rice with everything. So here I have saffron soaked in water. Add that as well. Looks so beautiful. Finally, let's place the chicken over the garnished rice. Whoa, looks beautiful. You can also place some tomatoes to the side and some lemons over here. I have some more fried onions. I'm gonna top it over the chicken. Here you have it, guys, delicious aromatic one pot meal. So this is a popular Arabian dish, chicken mandi, that's cooked in the Instant Pot. Look at this, looks so beautiful, so pleasing to the eyes, and also tastes really delicious. So guys, do give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. If you have liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more Instant Pot cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care, and bye!